Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just became the 10th Blue Jay to achieve 1,000 hits with the team. So I thought it'd be fun to take a look back through his career and pick out my 5 favorite hits out of his first 1,000. Let's get into it. Well, in order to get to 1,000, you got to start with 1. So where better place for us to start Vladdy's top 5 hits than with his first career hit, leadoff double in the bottom of the 9th inning in his Major League debut in April of 2019. But I know you'd rather hear Dan Shulman on the call, so here that is.
The 2-2. And that's a fair ball down the right field line. Guerrero is on his way to second base with his first Major League hit.
Man, just listen to how fired up the crowd is. It's easy to forget how hyped up Vladdy was as a prospect. But anyways, the Jays would end up winning this game on a walk-off home run by Brandon Drury, a couple of batters after that. And it's really nice to see how Vladdy came up in 2019, came to a losing team, and immediately started impacting winning like that. Such a fun moment. Really love to relive Vladdy's homecoming as a member of the Blue Jays. This is going to be the most recent moment on this list here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s go-ahead homer against the Boston Red Sox in May of 2025. And I really just want to highlight the at-bat. This is a superstar at-bat. Vlad gets down early, and you saw those 2 swings. They were huge. He really wants to hit a bomb here. He wants to take the lead on 1 swing. And he manages to fight off that pitch, stay alive, not swing at it, not chase. Fouls off this fastball here, up at the zone 98. That is a really hard pitch to get to, especially down 1-2 in the count. Going to make another tough take there on another high fastball. Vlad is staying alive. He's going to take a slider away, and I want you to watch this pitch right here.
And this one hit to deep left. And gone! What an at-bat by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he turns one around and crushes it to left. A 3-run home run to put the Blue Jays on top.
Wow, what a moment. A massive swing to take the lead in the game from a division rival in the Red Sox. This is fresh after Vladdy signed his $500 million contract extension with the Jays. A huge moment for the Jays, and one I think we're going to be looking back on for years. My number 3 pick for my favorite Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits is cheating a little bit. It's his 3-homer game against Scherzer and the Nationals in 2021. In April of 2021, that is. And this was a special one for me because this is, I think, the first moment that we all kind of opened our eyes and was like, maybe Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is a superstar. He had a disappointing first couple years in the big leagues in 2019 and 2020. And in 2021, he went off. This was the year he was second in MVP voting to Shohei Ohtani and hitting 2 home runs in the same game off Max Scherzer. And then this 3rd home run here, Finnegan is an absolute tank the other way. One of the most fun games I remember watching Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in. He became the youngest Blue Jay, and I think this still holds, to hit 3 home runs in a game. Youngest Blue Jay to hit 3 home runs in the game at the time. Super cool moment for Vlad, and it's going to take the 3rd spot on my list.
He can hit it out at any part of the ballpark. 7 home runs, 3 of them tonight, and he's driven in 7.
A career high in home runs and RBIs for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
My second favorite Vladdy hit is this one against the Yankees in September of 2022. Jays and Yankees are both in a tight playoff race. The Yankees would end up winning the division. But this walk-off single against a division rival in September that felt like a playoff game was a ton of fun to see their star player come out in a huge moment like this. And just listen to this reaction from Vladdy in the crowd.
From the moment it began, it was managed like a playoff game tonight. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rips one into left for the game-winning base hit.
As Toronto sports fans, there's nothing that we love more than when a star player tells us he loves Toronto, especially with the amount of star players that we've had leave. I'm looking at Kawhi and Vince Carter. But it felt so good to see Vladimir Guerrero Jr. claim Toronto, claim the Rogers Center as his house in such a big moment for the Jays. And here we are. This is my #1 Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit in his first 1,000 hits. And it's cheating again. This is his 3-home run game against the Yankees and Garrett Cole at Yankee Stadium at the start of 2022. And I think it's hard to find a better offensive performance in a single game than this from any player in baseball. Certainly not Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is one of the most impressive displays of hitting I've ever seen a hitter put up. Just check out this swing on the second home run against Garrett Cole. That pitch is way inside. He gets his hands in, and he absolutely mashes it into the bullpens in left center field. Impressive, impressive display from Vladdy. He was all over everything tonight. And that's against Garrett Cole, one of the best pitchers in baseball in 2022 and to this day. And yeah, so much fun to watch Vladdy hit. This is going to be the third one against Loizaga. Again, inside, pulls the hands in, drives it into the second deck, into the second deck. Wow, just crushed, man. This is one of the better games. This is a 4-hit game, 3 home runs for Vlad. And the Blue Jays are going to go on to beat the Yankees early in the season here in this game. If you think I'm missing a specific hit from Vladdy's first 1,000, let me know. Let me hear about it. But I'm pretty happy with my list. I think it's solid. And I hope you enjoyed this video.
3 home runs and a double, and a huge insurance run for the Blue Jays.